Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Unification casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today we've got a 3 vs 3 on Pain's Retribution. Playing on the southern side as the Thousand Suns, we've got Shadow Monarch. We have got one Kenobi playing as the Demon Hunters. I've also got one Plump playing as the Dark Eldar. Whereas on the northern side, playing as the Shogunate Renegade Guard, we've got Mr. Nurspeak. We've got Huntington playing as the Praetorian Guard. And we've got Every 7889 playing as the Legion of the Damned. So I'm quite interested to see how these two team matchups go. We've got a very early game, or should I say, how would one say, very strong early game for the southern team. The Dark Eldar, which is basically are going to start off with their Dark Foundry. Lots of jet bikes and maybe some of those jumpy skyboard people to cause some nonsense. Grey Knights, and I assume you've gone for your, you've gone for your Grey Knight opening, so Brotherhood Champion. Plenty of also dudes to teleport around. And the Thousand Suns who are going for a Demon Gate, so yeah, that's a real kicker. Now, I mean, the Praetorian Guard are a little bit rubbish in Tier 1, I do have to say. I mean, we are seeing the Blood Axe mechs, which are a little bit better than your regular standard Praetorian models, so not too terrible things over there. Portal of the Damned for the, well, I mean, it's the only structure, apart from the listing post, that area can go for here, but Legion of the Damned take a little while to kick off. They open up with a bunch of Legion Outriders, and slowly but surely take up. In fact, you're only going to go for one Legion Outrider to capture. Oh no, you're gone for another one over here. It's two of them, Atticus Centurious, and then Tier 2. So it's all going to be down to the power of anime here, boys and girls, I reckon, for the early game, just to fend things off. And, I mean, once these guys get into the late game, they're going to be absolutely rolling over in stonks, but until then, we've got to watch out. Watch out indeed. Demon Gate is about to finish, and I assume we are going to see some Screamers of Zinch pouring out of that gate. For that, we're going to swap over to a different faction, because I don't want to hear screaming every time I click on a thing. Sorcerer Lord will be coming out as well. Actually, triple Rune Scrab Constructs. Looks like they'll also be going for a Tier 2 as well very soon. Grey Knight Interceptors already over here, and they are looking to teleport straight inside. And yeah, the Legion of the Damned, they don't want to be having their base being whacked about, because that's essentially what they use to build stuff with, isn't it? Every time a Legion of the Damned player builds something, it takes a little bit away from the health of the Portal of the Damned. So that is a thing I'm going to be concerning about. Nothing going on too much. Oh, there we go. On the left-hand side, we are seeing Takan warriors breaking down the Dark Eldar stuff. And they've only really got Mandrakes. Got a couple of Hellions, but the Hellions aren't going to be doing much against the Takarans, because they're actually quite decent in close combat. Also been supported by some Blood Axe mechs with quadruple big shooters. So actually, maybe I've made a mistake here. Maybe actually that's quite a strong Tier 1 for the Northern team. Yeah, one squad of Grey Knights aren't exactly going to be doing it. I like the chutzpah and the gumption coming and seeing if they can slap things around, but actually probably trying to deny all this stuff roundabouts here is probably the way to go for them, or at least capping some of these stuff for your own kind of economy. Sorcerer Lord has already been brought down to quite low health at the moment. Not sure what spellbook he's gone for, but he's quite happily going to punch some convicts as best he can. Down over on the left-hand side, Takan warriors been led into battle by the Eternal Shogun. Some pair gate squads, long knives and guns, ready to engage these guys in close combat if they wish. They got no upgrades on these Towers of Loathing. And actually, yeah, this Tower of Loathing is going on remarkably quick, actually. Alien's going to try and chase away these Takan warriors. Yeah, probably needs some more support coming down over here. Although the Grey Knights are attempting to prevent the Praetorians from building up over here. Sorcerer Lord at half health, got some Screamers flying around. Convicts jumping inside the regimental statue. We'll also go for an upgrade on that place as well. And have you gone, I assume, summoning? Is that what we've gone for? Yep. The old classic, you can't go wrong with a summoning book. There's no real situation in which it wouldn't help. Attempting to rebuild the Tower of Loathing. Torch Slave goes down there. Well, you don't really need a Torch Slave to build anything up in the Dark Eldar roster. Just poke it with a stick, and it does what you want. I suppose that's how Torch Slaves work, really, when you think about it. Attilio Shogun being a real nuisance. Taking barely any damage. Double jetbacks there. Sorting these guys out. Also been spotted by the Grey Knight still. And the regimental statue over here is suffering somewhat. So yeah, quite the turn for the Bucks. I was expecting this early game to go completely the opposite kind of way. I was expecting all the fights to be happening way over on this side, but no. Maybe if the Grey Knights didn't push in too far too quickly, might have been a different story. at less than an inch spawn. Don't know whether its spawning time limit has been increased or decreased. Feels like it's been here for quite some time. But the Eternal Shogun sorts him out. Now he's going to come in for some stabby bits, doing some flippy nonsense. Not so much flippy, just lots of kicks. Lots of kicks with her pointy sticks. And all the orcs are dead. Although that's fine, because she's just going to protagonist her way out of this situation. Say what you will about the Takan even. One thing they understand, it's how to plot armor their way out of things. Screamers inched over into the base at some point, but now they're dead. So that's good for them. The Atticus and Churus. Oh, did you? Oh, right. For a second, I thought you had a teleport ability. No, you jumped inside this thing first and travelled over to the field dojo. And this is where the Northern team is seeming to struggle a little bit. Regulars ain't going to be doing much against the might of the Interceptors. They are going to teleport away before that Shogun does anything. And that is a lot of Reaver Jetbikes core, blimey. We are seeing a Dreadnought of all things dropped round the back lines here. A good backhand on all those Grey Knights. But the Orcs are not surviving this onslaught of Dark Eldar shenanigans. One lonely combat engineer shot up and deaded. And these guys just riding roughshod over everything and anything. We're going to see some Legionnaires and tier 3 then for Eri 7889, but this guy's Dreadnought out. Does he have much else? He's attempting to keep his listening posts online. Attempting to go for some research as well. Tier 2 on the way for the Praetorian Guard. Also got that cheeky little shadow man spawn forth, zapping these dudes as best he can. One shot, one kill on those regulars, or irregulars even. That Dreadnought, man, he's just holding out for a hero. Everyone is that was one bonk right there. I suppose for an architect you don't really need many bonks to kill him. He's got Attica, still relatively healthy, all things considered. Legionnaires firing as best they can. Will also flicker out of reality for a little bit, so no one can get them. They also can't move, so they're just stuck there for a little bit. Hopefully the Grey Knights won't notice them. That's the plan anyway, I assume. More Screamers. The Irregulars, they're very brave, bless them, for pushing in so far, but knowing that the enemy was behind them and in front of them, some might say more folly to them rather than anything else. Khan attempting to recapture the listening post. Well, there's still captured, but rebuild a listening post on top of it. Tank busters are out. Their wonderful ability to be able to hide in the ground, but there's no tanks for them to bust. Screamer's just getting a good surround on that bicycle there. And although they're not anti-vehicle, you don't need to be. It's only a Deamon unit. So technically Deamon on Deamon action. Can they get it down before they are shot to ribbons and bits? Eternal Shogun has been killed somewhere. Not sure where though, but that does make all the other Takaran men a little bit sad. Must be weeping into their body pillow later on tonight. And the push continues. Just them all the way back home. Now we've got the Dreadnought out of position. To waddle his way out of here. What anyone realises he's knocking around. Exorcist Sisters for the Demon Hunters. And also got some horrors, in fact double horrors. But don't seem to be doing too much damage against the Dreadnought, although I suppose you do need a couple of good volleys. It's gradual damage over time, isn't it? It's not like as if they're equipped with las cannons. Good lord, those tank busters. I don't know whether they've got like some sort of major anti-demon nonsense then, but they seem to be really cracking through them. Dreadnought attempting to survive, gonna try and get out of there alive, but not surviving quite as well as you'd like. And the Northern team stands firm, forcing all these guys back, tails are between their legs, but the Dark Eldar don't mind, they could quickly transition over to another side of the battlefield. All this has been decapped by them. They're going to engage in some more mischief and madness. These Legionnaires pack quite the punch, but break the morale, and they die very quickly. Also slows them down massively. So can't really push out too far with them. At least not without proper support. Once they're in a fight, they're kind of committed. It's a real pain as well because, I mean, obviously the Legion of the Damned only really have one portal to summon things through with. That's why they've got their blink out of existence ability, just to mitigate that slowness. Terminator squad out for them. Atticus and Shuri's trying to come over. Oh, got a Grot tank. Another Grot tank. Does quite a lot of damage for its size, but also dies quite quickly to any kind of fire. These guys just glowing with joy. I assume that's some sort of buff that Attica gives nearby models. Gotta appreciate. Stormhawk Interceptor. Good night, Grot tank. We hardly knew they... Oh, we've got another one, that's fine. We've got another one, it's A-OK. And for goodness sake... Oh, heavens forbid. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I have no idea what's going on with my computer recently. But there's been several games where things have gone a bit skew with. There, we're back, and we've got more Grot tanks. And I hope... Yeah, we've got 3 Grot tanks. We're going for, like, the Grot tank meta. Is that a thing now? I hope so. Gosh darn it. Grot tanks need to be more of a thing. Quite excited for that. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's Speed Freaks coming out sometime during the summertime. And in that, you can play as a Grot tank. It's pretty freaking awesome. Played the beta long time ago. Very keen for that game to come out. Anyway, yeah, we've got a Predator from Eri. Double Stormhawk Interceptor. Breaking down that Predator armor quite nicely, but then again, so are they. And with all the support coming in the form of tanks and Terminators, it's a bit of an issue for them. Also, the Takaran push on forward. The Vrax are trying to see what they could do. But that is a lot of firepower coming in. Ballista Maidens. They remain stationary while firing. Also, they've got quite a slow firing rate as well. The actual DPS that they bring to the table, it's quite remarkable. The Reaver jet bikes falling down relatively quickly. Not sure if you're gone for... Ah, you are in tier 2 then. The Shogun being shot at by those Stormhawk Interceptors. They are managing to hold them off actually with relatively few things actually. Well, I suppose those Vrax are remarkably durable. Do not want to stay in close combat with them neither. So the Ballista Maidens, lack of mobility, doing them in the end. Big push in towards the Thousand Suns here. Plenty of horrors there. They're going to be trying to aim for that Predator. Morale being broken on the Chosen as the Terminators fire upon them. The Green Arc Purifiers. No special weapons on them as of yet. Oh, what a push. The Predator goes down. Without that Predator, main thrust or thrusting element is no longer there. But then I suppose with all this anti-tank stuff, they've now got nothing to really fire at. On the Grot tanks, obviously, but a little bit out of range. Here comes that Vortimer Raisin back. They'll be setting fire and flames. Like I say, once the morale's down on Legion of the Damned, they really do struggle. They'll get out there as quickly as possible. Not sure if their Terminators have already used their teleporting ability. Doesn't seem like it was. They would have done it already. Grot tanks just holding off that rear end, making sure that no one chases after them. One Grot tank, one tank. First everyone. They could do it, man. Gotta believe. They will go down, and the Terminators will be burnt gradually over time.
We shall lay down the foundations
and with just a small amount of lads and lasses, Dark Eldar, with a bit of Grey Knight assistance, these guys all the way to the back lines. We're now in tier 4 for the Shogunate. And a Rogel Dawn battle tank is on the way. Quite a substantial tank, if memory serves. These guys will fall back to the right hand side. Well, not necessarily fall back, just push on forward to the right hand side. Take on these listing posts. The less listing posts that the Legion of the Damned have, the better it is for everyone, really. Small amount of health that they can expend on things. Tank Commander there. And this is where the late game from Northern team really come online. Got the Blood Axe Mechs. Could be equipped with either rocket launchers or big shooters, so they're quite a flexible squad when you think about it. They're being instantly chased back by the Deceiver. Pretty fast Defiler compared to all the other ones. Purifiers blazing gold with light. getting into position. Here comes a big smite. Or big fiery thing, whatever you call that. Got the morale already. The Vulture gunship. The Receiver is no more. Let's at least absorb some incoming damage. Horrors really need to focus down this tank commander. Be able to kill everything, and actually seems he's able to kill Horrors remarkably quickly as well. Good lord. Easily one of the best tanks in the game. They're going to have to reposition themselves down south. See what else they can do. They've got Castellan Garen Crow. His Dark Sword. And the Vulture focusing on those Rubik Marines. The Rubik Marines, although Aspiring Sorcerer, they're not doing much. In fact, even if they did, I don't think they're doing much against the Vulture anyway. Because the Hellblades, if they can get all the Occult Forge, that is, on this side, that are counter-offensive. Got the Grotesques now, which are like Vrax on steroids, basically. Same kind of dealio, same kind of idea. Also taking out a significant building. I do believe that was their Baneblade construction-y building kind of thing. I think, anyway. Rallo's been broken across the battlefield. While the Dark Eldar's piercing scream ability. Doja, more like no. It's gone down in a circle teleport time. Also soon to no longer exist. What an absolute push going on here. All the critical structures of the Shogunate have been taken offline. We're attempting to rebuild the Infernal Manufactorum on the back line. I suppose that's the riskier pay for building it on the front. Easier access to get to the front lines, but also a great place to be. Occult Forges has failed to be built, so no Hellblades for you, Mr. Shadow Monarch. Fire that burns the warp. Smashing down that Dark Library. He's not a reading man. Readings for nerds. Here comes a Terminator Apothecary. On his own. Will die remarkably quick. Here comes a Chimera pack going around the flanks. And from the patch notes video I did a little while ago, remember that the Dark Eldar can't go for a giant Chimera unless they've got a Chimera pack out on the field. These guys are able to eat through tank arm like no man's business, especially when that corrosive acid is placed around it, so it goes down. Oh no, just narrowly. Oh, I was going to say the Chimera packs, they had the morale broken, so they're about to eat themselves, but thankfully those Beastmasters were still in there, rallying those troops and then turning their attention to eating that, or the remains of that tank. Grotescos coming over to Dark Eldar, really coming in clutch here. While that burns the warp, attempting to resist all that stuff. The old doggos munching on the heels of that bad man. Terminator still knocking around, but not for much longer by the looks of things. Karen with the Rogel Dawn battle tank, attempting to save them, but not quite enough firepower going on there. Maybe it's just a case of attempting to continue the momentum here. Vulture's still knocking around. The Vulture's really, really good. We're going for triple Vultures, which ideal against the Chimera packs because they can't exactly chew things from the air. Turn off from one Kenobi. And I suppose one weakness that the Chimera pack has is the lack of morale. Our Beastmaster pack, well, yeah, only able to really regen that health or that morale every now and then. He's been defeated. What? Where? Why? Who died? How did you just give up? Coward. Why would you give up at a time like this? There's still plenty more game to be had. But dear oh dear, looks like it's a 3v2 now. Rogel Dawn tank being chased away a little bit. That's the horrors of Zinch. Time to find another target. We've got a Titan on the way. Yeah, we've got a Giga Fortress, which again will be quite remarkably good against not only the Chimera packs, but also these guys as well, the Grotesques and the Vrax as well, because these guys are primarily, almost exclusively really, melee combatants. So if you go for a ranged, should I say, an aircraft focused composition, you're doing a mighty fine job. Got that tank commander back out there. And the Giga Fortress Just exploding everything everywhere. The AoE damage on this bad boy. Do have a dread on the back lines there. Being shot at by the tank commander there. Oh, they just die, you. Turns on ever so briefly. Yeah, they were alive, and now they're not. So that's a remarkable little Titan unit there. Monstrous Chimera is here to stay there. And he could just break down buildings willy-nilly, although it seems to be struggling a little bit here, actually. As morale's been broken down, he'll be falling. So quickly, lightning striking down upon these people. So I do believe it's an ability that he resets on the Giga Fortress. We're fairly certain. Either way, that is mighty lightning. Which is, yeah. Good lord, man, that is stupidly good. Well, here comes all the tank and vehicular stuff you never want or need in a game. Surely that can't be you. Or is that what the loading up bar does? Yeah, that is pretty much, yeah, just bringing the storm. Bringing the storm in good form. Also got that reverse battle tank bringing out some electricity as well. I mean, what's the counterplay to that then? Is it just... Does it not work very well on vehicles? What kind of damage output is that? On different armor types? Oh, right, no, you just fuck everything up. Right, well, I guess... Saved by the power of anime once again? That is... Ooh, I'm going to get some negative comments down below here. Ooh. Soulstorm, can't quite get him. Yeah, that's... Right, well, we've got the Trueborn coming in, and they've got access to Dark Lances. Whether they can snipe it down from a distance, I don't know, but the range on that bad boy is just stupid. Here comes the signal of thunder as well. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's maybe a setting that they've put on, or a setting that maybe has been accidentally left on. I don't know how balanced that is. Trueborn, I mean, they're doing an alright bit of damage to the signal of thunder. It says no, not really actually, are they? No. I'm just... Oh no, you're Scourges. Oh, one of them says no point. There's no point. And then these guys are going to go down as well. Well, that is there. Oh, that's a 10 for the books. I didn't know that the Takar just had basically a win button. But I'm trying to be as charitable as possible, because, like, okay, well, maybe this is like an ability that has like a super wide AoE damage, but maybe it's just barely any damage, or maybe it's a slight stun. I mean, if you look at Ahriman the Sorcerer, like, he's got some abilities that are like really long range and high AoE and stuff, but they don't exactly murder everyone. You've got, oh, what is it, the Praetorian Guard? They've got like one super duper tank, but like a lot of the other tanks are just a bit mid. You know, like there's, so far I've not really seen anything I would think, oh yeah, you know what, that is a bit too much. But I would say that old flying thing right there, not too keen on that. So it doesn't really matter if Eri kind of left towards the end of the game. Didn't really need a 3 vs 3 scenario. They just, once this guy came out, that was it. Mixed opinions. I want to, yeah, I know what. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. Maybe this is something that I've maybe overlooked a little bit here, but I'm fairly certain that that's not a accidental setting that they've let on in the game stuff. But if I'm wrong, let me know and I'll pin it in the comments below, and then so everyone will know and all that jazz. So yeah, so thank you so much, boys, for sending the game into the Discord. And if you want to support the channel, have a look at the old Patreon. £1 a month gets you once a game a week, and there is also a Discord where Discord things happen. Link in the description as always. I've been Mr. Lunchshark. Pleasure's always never short. Now I'll see you in a bit. Peace.